Hey everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. Today is the day after Christmas or Thanksgiving or anytime you have like a load of turkey left over and you don't know what to do. This video is for you. Today I want to show you how to do a really quick and simple turkey pot pie using pretty much everything that you have left over from Christmas, and it's going to be super easy and a snap to make. And it is going to feed 4 to 6 people very easily. For this recipe, very simply, I'm using the carcass or whatever I have left over of my turkey, leftover gravy, some leftover peas, a carrot, celery, onion, 1 potato, some mushrooms, and a couple of frozen pre-bought pie shells. That's it. If you have the time and the inclination to make your own pie shells, you have a great life. First things first, you're going to take an onion. In my case, I've got half an onion. I'm not even going to finely chop it. I'm just going to slice it up. Nice and simple. Then take some olive oil. You're going to need about a tablespoon or 2 of your Greek extra virgin olive oil. That goes in there. 1 clove of garlic, and you're just going to kind of smash that up and chop it as fine as you can get it. By the way, as we're starting our recipe off, first things first as well, preheat, oh there it goes, preheat your oven 375 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius, and get that off and going. So our onions and our garlic are in. Next thing to go in is a carrot. I don't have any leftover carrots, so I'm just using my own. And you can chop this as finely as you like. I personally just have it and just slice it, thin slices. You want a little substance as well to your pot pie, a little bite to it. All right, so now our carrot is in. Time for our celery. I'm just using 1 stick of celery here. I'm just gonna cut this into maybe 2 or 3 with the point of your knife and just finely chop it up. Perfect. Our celery is in there as well. So the base of our pot pie now is what the chefs call a mirepoix. So the mirepoix is basically onion, carrot, and celery that's just kind of cooking its way down. And for this as well, I'm not adding any kind of salt and pepper extra to this because our gravy is pre-seasoned. Our turkey, God knows, is pre-seasoned, so we don't want any extra salt. It's up to you. But again, like in most of my recipes, it's a matter of to taste. Next thing to go into our base is some mushrooms. Now you can really chop these up really finely. I just go like a really coarse chop. Again, mushrooms are mostly water, so therefore you want kind of some substance there. And I will tell you another thing, and this is just me personally. I wash my mushrooms with water. People say you shouldn't wash them with nothing else but like, you know, a towel and yada, yada, yada. To me, dirt is dirt. If a mushroom's got dirt on it, it's getting washed in water. When you take a shower, you don't just clean off with a dry towel. So it's the same kind of thing, same principle applies. So in go my mushrooms. Next thing to go into our pot pie, of course, is I'm using just 1 yellow potato, and I'm just gonna chop this up or cut this up into very small pieces. And, well, not very small pieces, but maybe 1 centimeter squares or cubes. And there's no real major technique to this, just small enough that it doesn't take you like 3 hours to cook down your potatoes. So there you go. 1 potato is going to go in here as well. Very nice. So far, so good. We got a few base ingredients in there, nothing to this at all. Moving right along in our story, I've got some leftover peas. Peas go in there. You're gonna need about a cup of peas. What else are you gonna do with leftover peas? Just spin that all around. That works out perfect, just like that. Amazing. Coming along, great. Everything is getting cooked through, cooked down, and our flavors are already in there. This is smelling fantastic now as it is. The next part of this is the star of our show, which is our turkey. In this case, I'm using, it ain't pretty, but the carcass of my turkey and what's left over. And believe it or not, there's a lot of meat on here. There really is still quite a bit of meat on here. And what you're gonna do is just take it and break it up and just let it fall in there. Remember, it's already cooked, so you just want to heat this through. Look at all this goodness under here. White meat, dark meat, doesn't matter. A nice chunk of bacon there as well going in there. And there isn't anything wrong with bacon anywhere. All right, so now that we're done with our turkey carcass, believe it or not, this may not look that appealing, but this is a gold mine, a treasure chest of flavor. And I'm gonna use this to make a kick-ass soup, and it's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. So now, our base here of our turkey pot pie is ready to go. The next step is the gravy that we're gonna add. And again, this is gravy that's left over. Just gonna take that, just pour it in there. And if you see that your gravy is too tight or not enough, you can totally feel free to add a little bit of water to this. Or if you wanna really jack up the flavor, white wine. Now check this out, how this is coming along now. Absolutely gorgeous. It's just bubbling away now. Our turkey pot pie filling is ready to go. Next thing for this is the pie shells. And I'm using, very simply, a couple of frozen, pre-made pie shells. Nothing wrong with that. And all you're going to do for this, very simply, is just fill. And carefully, you're going to fill your pie without getting a mess all over the place. Look at all that goodness in there. Look at that's just fantastic. All right, we take the top part or the other pie shell very simply, and you place it on top of your pie. That's it. Even if this cracks on you, no big deal at all. Imperfections in cooking, it's called rustic. Now, with a fork, what you're gonna do is very carefully crimp the sides all around this. Perfect. Our pie is now ready to go in the oven. What I would do is poke a few holes in the top and where you want it to kind of vent from. And after that, it'll be pretty good, ready to go. All right, so now our turkey pot pie is done, all made from scratch, basically, from whatever we had left over, or at least most of the stuff that we had left over, especially our leftover turkey from Christmas. So I'm just gonna cut into this, and hopefully it won't fall apart on me too much because the crust is really flaky, as you can see, but we're gonna do our best here, and to see how this kind of comes out as a piece. Oh, that's not too bad here. So my dear friends, that's it for this episode on what to do with leftover turkey. In this case, we made a gorgeous turkey pot pie. I thank you very much for watching. It was a lot of fun shooting this video. Please smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll love seeing new subscribers and getting you to join in on our little community. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.